What's up guys, my name is Vladimir and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I love watching stand-up comedians talking about Russia, Russian people, Russian accent, Russian language. And what's interesting about this particular clip, Dylan Moran, I don't think he's a very famous in the West, but when I was a kid I used to be obsessed with his TV show Black Books, and I think that's one of the most hilarious TV shows ever. And what's interesting about this clip, he performs the stand-up in Russia, on a Russian channel, in front of the Russian audience, talking about Russia, I assume. And what's more interesting, that I don't think a lot of Russian people know English that well. So it'll be interesting for me to see how people will react to his jokes and will they understand them or not. And guys, again, if you're new here, I do something like this every day. So if you like this video, subscribe to my channel and click the like button for YouTube algorithm. It really helps my channel. And yeah, let's just begin. Центральный микрофон. The quality of this video, it's like 144p.
Спасибо. Okay.
Спасибо is thank you.
Now, there's so much to talk about here going on in Russia right now.
If you don't understand what he's saying, there are subtitles for you.
And in Europe and the world and so on. And most of the time in the West, we have very little information about you. All we really have is some literature, some history, and some movies. And the movies are not very reliable. And the best way I found to find out about Russian people is to say to a Russian person, what are they like? But I can only speak to the ones in the West. And the way they describe Russians is intense, because they say they're the best people in the world. I hate them. I love them, but I hate them. They're so ignorant and so stupid, and the most intelligent people I've ever met. They have amazing minds, they're incredibly stubborn, and they think about everything. They're very spiritual, but they're cold. They won't tell you anything. And then they tell you...
Yeah, that's actually true. I'm very cold with strangers, and in comment section, some people ask me, is it true that in Russia people don't smile at strangers? And I'm like, yeah. They're strangers. Why do I want to smile at a stranger? It's weird. But when we get to know each other, we can't be any closer.
They tell you everything. They tell you everything that ever happened in their lives and what happened to their mother and their father and their grandmother and so on. And then they insist you stay for dinner. And you have to eat all the food and the chairs and the curtains. And you listen to this and you think, wow, I don't know.
I love his delivery. He sounds so drunk. Maybe he is, I don't know.
It's so complex. And they say, it's not complex. It's the simplest thing in the world. What's wrong with you? Are you stupid or crazy or both? And you're fat. I love you. Here, eat this. And it's very intense.
Oh.
But... that's the case when you're here and you're talking to people, because they have this... It's like people know a secret. It's in their eyes when they listen to you. If you speak, there's kind of fireworks in the eyes. Because where I'm from, everybody's very expressive and demonstrative. In Ireland, everybody goes, all the time, because it was never a powerful place. And so people made a big display when they speak. But here it's all in the eyes. People listen to you, and you feel...
It's all in the eyes.
Like they really understand. They understand you in a way you've never been understood before. So you tell them more, and you tell them more, and they're looking, and these fireworks are in their eyes. And then you wait for them to respond, and they come closer, and they say something like, do you like soup? Yeah, I like soup. Yeah, I know a place where we can get good soup. But is that all you're going to say to me? Is that your response to everything I've just told you about my life? No, we should go now. It will close. The other way to find out about Russians is from film. That's the obvious way. But the Hollywood presentation is very stereotypical. It is always the same. The men tend to be...
I watched recently Stranger Things, a third season, and there was a character, Alexei, and in my opinion that was one of the most accurate representation of a Russian person I think ever, and I was so sad when he died.
All bad guys who say things like since I come to your country I make bomb.
What?
They have a scar that goes from here down to here. and their left hand is a blender or a hook or something. And
Blender.
it's very easy for me to make bomb because you Americans are so stupid. You spend all time playing bait.
Oh yeah, we have a stereotype for Americans that it's a stereotype that Americans are stupid. It's generalizing because of all the media. It's basically like Americans think that all the Russians are tough and angry and drink vodka all the time. In Russia, people think that Americans are stupid. Propaganda, basically.
Baseball and eating hamburger. And the women are very tragic. The women, they look far away all the time and they say, I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. Well, only to me. It's too late for everything. Don't touch me. The look is, is very distinct Russian look, and then you come here and you see people have the gender definition is very strong. Women that look very feminine and Orchin Stilnya and all that stuff, and the guys they have only two looks really. They either tend to be muzhik or chuvak. And that's it.
Muzhik is like the man, and chuvak it's like dude.
Now the chuvak is very easily recognizable type, with the kind of floppy and complicated clothes, saying
something like this.
Yes, now.
Yeah, I know.
And the muzhik is it's just a simpler kind of appearance.
He said, oh, I don't know. It's hilarious. I love it.
And the language is very beautiful, but it's very difficult.
It is
I like
difficult,
going into shops to use my 3-4 words of Russian so that I can pretend I can speak Russian for just a minute. And then the woman looks at me and says, Что?
Что is what?
But I mean, I might as well just tell the truth, I mean, at this stage, there's no point pretending anymore. Yeah, spion.
I'm a spy, he says. That's hilarious. I had friends in Canada who, I assume jokingly said, Vlad, are you a spy? Basically, I started a YouTube channel to gather information about the West. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Ты тоже шпион. Я знаю.
I know.
Работай на нас.
Work for us.
Повторяй за мной.
Wow, he knows a lot of Russian. I'm impressed. He says, repeat after me.
Я ненавижу
I hate
Толстого.
Tolstoy. It's a Russian writer.
И Чехова.
Huh?
Я ненавижу Толстого. И Чехова.
Ichikova? I didn't get that.
Я люблю Lady Gaga.
I love Lady Gaga.
И donuts. Thank you very much.
And donuts. That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't think I ever said that on my channel, but I'm a big fan of English comedy, like dry humor, sarcasm, and I use sarcasm all the time in real life and in the videos. And a lot of people don't get that I use sarcasm, which makes it double funny, and all the comments amuse me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, click the like button for YouTube algorithm. It'll help the video to reach more and more people, and it'll help my channel. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Пока-пока.